Jesus Christ, how long can you drag out the review of a single series, am I right? Oh, shit, yeah. Hello YouTube, welcome back to Double Dip December, and today, finally, we are going to finish off the Devil May Cry series. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached the last of the Devil May Cry games. We've reviewed the hard as fuck Dante's Awakening, the slightly confusing plot of the original Devil May Cry, the reboot, with which my opinion is ever changing as per usual, and the fantastic experience of the fourth and final Devil May Cry. Now we go to the original sequel, Devil May Cry 2. This is the end game, ladies and gentlemen. Quite literally, this is the last game in the Devil May Cry chronology. This ends everything. First of all, can I mention how it appears that Dante has had some fucking surgery on that chin of his? I mean, Jesus Christ, it's like Nathan Drake's wearing that wig from DMC. You can have someone's fucking eye out with that thing. Barely even looks like Dante anymore. With that monstrosity, he's about to step away from being a cartoonish superhero. Here comes the Crimson Gem! Also, it seems like he's been taking tons of fucking Xanax, because holy fuck is he quiet now. It's like someone sucked all the fun out of him. You know, maybe that's why they made Dante such an obnoxious arsehole for the first half of Devil May Cry 3. They had to make up from being more wooden than fucking plank here. You gotta say though, the level design is actually pretty cool this time around. It really captures the sense of adventure. It doesn't feel like a linear corridor. Dante's running down the streets, jumping onto rooftops. It feels like an actual dynamic world. However, the bosses seem to have, I don't know, had the life and soul removed from them. Seriously, these aren't bosses anymore, they're just monsters. Half the time I just rock up to the party and then boom, there's a boss apparently. Some of the regular enemies have a bigger introduction than half of these bosses. When I played this game, I also got weird vibes of a lot of other different games. But more prominently than any other, I felt this game was really similar to Shadow the Hedgehog. I mean, Dante's broody, everything around him appears to have gone to shit because of a strange demon coming through from the other side, and he's just rocking around on a motorbike half the game, even though he kinda doesn't need it. I mean, we've never seen him ride it before now. We never see him ride it after this. It's the fucking point of a goddamn motorbike in this game if you're not going to let me ride it. Like I said before, this game has this weird vibe of a lot of other games. Tomb Raider, Shadow the Hedgehog again, the Resident Evil series, which I guess makes sense because it's Capcom, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like Devil May Cry. All the other Devil May Cry games have this similar sort of vibe, the same sort of energy that made it feel so much more, but this, it feels like it's sort of empty. Nothing in this game feels like Devil May Cry. There are puzzles in this game which some of the other games did have, but these are based on foot races and jumping, ultimately turning the Devil Trigger mechanic into something you must use outside of combat. Plus, Dante's jump arc isn't exactly the most predictable in gaming history, making it so much easier to mess up when you're trying to reach the next section of the fucking game, especially when there's a fucking time limit to it, which just makes it even more fun, doesn't it? The game also seems to be a lot more focused on gunplay rather than any sort of melee combat, because honestly, 10 missions into this game I have received 3 new guns on top of the classic Ebony and Ivory, and only 1 new melee weapon. Even the actual combo list for this game is non-existent, or at least it's so hidden and so out of the way I couldn't find it. Which wouldn't really help very much because you can't actually hit half of the bosses with your sword. Yeah, half the bosses are positioned in such a way you can't attack them with your sword. You've got helicopters, Mothra for some reason, and building demons. But when you want to stick them with your sword, the game's like, fuck you, what did you think this game was? Devil May Cry? Guess again, Bob, we're gonna go raid some motherfucking tombs, biatch! Do you want to know what makes these boss fights really frustrating though? Because I can stomach not being able to hit half these bosses without being Rainbow fucking Dash. I can accept that. What I can't accept is positioning the camera in such a way that I can't even see the bosses without having a constant lock on. And then you have the gall to make half of the bosses spawn enemies that I can't see or dodge in time because I'm focused on the boss, and I know if I let go of that fucking lock on, I won't be able to find him again for 5 minutes unless he comes up my fucking ass. The fuck were you smoking when you made this game? Well, I guess we're 2 for 2 on games today that just didn't give a shit. Especially considering where they came from. Well, actually for Devil May Cry this wasn't really surprising. Devil May Cry 2 falls into the bad sequels to average IPs territory of game. Don't look at me like that. I gave Devil May Cry a 53. Now, this isn't a blanket statement on the whole franchise, remember. Devil May Cry 3 is my second favourite way to punish my will to live after Dark Souls and just ahead of XCOM, and Devil May Cry 4 is always a damn good time, even more so with the release of the special edition on PS4. It's like Capcom didn't get the formula right until the third game. Heck, even DMC has, once again, managed to waver my opinions, being a fun time waster and a completionist quest of mine. Devil May Cry 2 just didn't seem to care. Even its story is just kinda like, meh, I'm just a sequel to Devil May Cry, I'm gonna live off my predecessor's legacy. Fuck you. Pretty much demon shit is going on, Dante's calling to stop it by this strange woman who claims to have met Sparta, and Dante ends up fighting through a city, some underground tombs for some reason, and other bullshit till he ends up doing a Virgil by travelling to the demon realm, fighting the monster he was called in to kill in the first place and getting trapped on the other side. Maybe. We don't know. I'll admit it. I didn't finish this game. I didn't finish it. Same way I didn't finish Hellboy. Because if the game can't be bothered to put in the effort to make me invested or to make sure I'm enjoying the game, to make sure I'm invested in the story or that I can actually use fucking gameplay mechanics, it doesn't deserve my fucking time. The gameplay wasn't enjoyable, wasn't explained very well, style didn't feel like Devil May Cry, the protagonist wasn't fun, the story had no weight or investment whatsoever, the combat system was really dumb, and I honestly don't know why they focus so many sections of the game on Dante's incredibly specific jump arc onto incredibly specific ledges and landings. It's official. I now know why Devil May Cry 2 is considered the worst of the Devil May Cry games. It is definitely a low point for this series. There's no personality to this game, none of the flair that made Devil May Cry fun, or any of the other games entertaining. Some of the decisions in the way this game handles and how it plays and how it looks fucking astound me with how fucking stupid they are. For these reasons, Devil May Cry 2 gets a dark rating of 22.
They really made a big mess, didn't they?
Double Dip December is not going well today. Maybe next week we'll have some better luck. What do you think? In the meantime, thanks for watching Darkest101 reviews on Double Dip December. I've been Darkest101. You have been watching Double Dip December. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Good night.